Title: No More Fear. 12-year-old Jaden Carter had lived in fear for as long as he could remember. Fear had a sound, his father's boots stomping down the hallway. Fear had a smell, alcohol and sweat and blood. It had a time, usually late when everyone else was sleeping. His mother, Alyssa, tried to protect Jaden and his little sister, Maya, but she was small, fragile, and too broken from years of punches and threats to fight back. The police had come a few times, neighbors had called, but every time his father's lies were smoother than silk. She fell. The boys got a wild imagination. We're fine, but they weren't fine. One night, after Jaden saw his father slam Maya into the wall for crying over spilled milk, something inside him cracked. Maya was just 6 years old. Her tiny body slid to the floor like a dropped doll, and Jaden saw red. He waited for his father to pass out, then snuck into the bedroom and locked the door with Maya and his mother, whispering, "I'm going to end this." His mother started to cry and begged him not to do anything, but Jaden had made up his mind. He didn't want to die at the hands of a man who was supposed to protect them. He didn't want Maya to grow up flinching at every raised voice. Jaden spent the next few days acting normal, careful not to raise suspicion. He stole small things: a wire from the garage, sleeping pills from the medicine cabinet, and some tools. He waited until the perfect night, his father's birthday, when he always drank the most. That night, while his father raged at the television, Jaden crushed up the pills and stirred them into his whiskey. Within 30 minutes, the monster was out cold on the couch. Jaden wrapped the wire around his hands, his fingers shaking, and stood over the man who had made their lives a waking nightmare. His heart raced, tears burning his eyes. Then he saw the bruise on Maya's arm. That did it. He pulled the wire tight around his father's neck and didn't stop until the body went limp. The silence afterward was heavier than any scream. He called the police and said his father had died suddenly on the couch. The autopsy showed possible overdose and signs of long-term liver damage. No one looked deeper. With his father gone, Jaden, Alyssa, and Maya moved in with his aunt. It wasn't perfect, and the scars ran deep. But for the first time in their lives, they weren't afraid of the dark. Jaden never spoke about what he did. But every time Maya smiled without flinching, he knew it had been worth it. Course note, this fictional story is intended to portray the devastating impact of domestic violence. Murder or violence is never the answer. If you're in danger, seek help from professionals, teachers, or trusted adults. There are always safer, better ways to escape abuse.